When life gives you lemons. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade and use the peel. My helper. Yeah, I know, you shouldn't be up there. Yeah. What I do with lemons, and these are all gifts from the neighbor's tree that blew with this terrible storm, they blew down in our yard. So it's a gift. So what I do is first I zest them. Zest is taking some of the peel from the lemon. Just the yellow part, or the orange part if it's an orange, or the green part if it's a lime. Not the white part underneath, the pith. The pith. You gotta take the pith out of there, because that part's bitter. The zest part is the part that has a nice citrusy smell, the smell that you like with these citrus things. I suppose you could use grapefruit too, but grapefruit's a little bitter. And a lot of things that you bake may call for zest, lemon zest, especially like sweetbreads, like Danish rolls or that kind of thing. And you can sprinkle it on top of lots of stuff to give it that little extra yum taste. So here we go, zest away. I gently washed and dried the lemons. When I did so, there were a few that had been sitting a while that were starting to get kind of nasty, so those were pitched. They're good for the compost pile. This is my little jar. I have some already in there. I don't know if you can see it. But this is what I use. You can use a potato peeler. And this is the coolest gadget that I have. This is my switchblade, my switchblade grater. One that grates very finely, and the other one, the light green, has larger grating. Now I can do either larger or smaller. The smaller will end up more like little gritty. So I'll try the larger one. And I can also try the hand peeler. Cat's jumping and running around. Be careful when doing this not to get see the white part. You don't want that white part in there because that'll be bitter. It's just the outer part that you want. Then I happen to have a little bit of white part on there. I don't know if I can get that off or I just have to live with it. But if you can make things along like that, or what I do, is run the grater over it. You see? Now that's the larger of the two. I'll show you what the smaller of the two does. I'll put that one back briefly. The smaller makes very, very, very fine lemon zest. Very, very fine. Now when I make lemon pasta, which I'm going to do later, I can use a very, very fine zest that'll make it taste much better. So I have like 50 lemons to do this, and I'll take it from here, all these, and I will put it on some parchment paper, and then I'll set it in my little microwave oven, convection oven. I had it turned on to like 350 and then I turned it off, so it's warm in there. So it'll take probably a day to dry them on this paper. Gotta have that zest for life, hey? That's a lot of zest. I have it on a parchment paper, the lowest oven setting that I can have on here. Gonna have it in there for a couple hours. Then I'll let it sit overnight and make sure it's dry so that it doesn't get moldy when I put it away in the little jar. In the meantime, I'm going to juice all these lemons. I'm going to pour the juice in here, put the lemon, whatever remains in here, which will go in the compost. The juice I will probably put into ice cube containers and freeze them, and then put the little lemon cubes in a bag in the freezer so that when I need just a little lemon juice I can take 1 or 2 cubes out. I counted the rinds or skins or whatever. 43 lemons is what I used, and I got a little more than, let's see, 8 cups, because each one of those was 4 cups of liquid. Got a little bit more, about 8.5 cups of juice. I'm going to strain it, and I'm going to, I don't know, freeze it somehow, and yeah. I should probably let it dry some more before I put it into the jars. I have this one all ready to take more zest. And I have another jar empty from that I've been saving, some of the old spice jars. There's glass like this as well, so I'll have 2 jars of it. I didn't see how much time it took me, maybe 1.5 to 2 hours to do all this. Probably a couple hours. Yeah. It's not a difficult thing to do. It's just time consuming. I'll probably end up throwing all those rinds away, which I should use and save compost. But I don't have a system to make the compost as of right now. I might invest in that though, like a little barrel or something that you can put all the stuff in and turn it and let it ferment and all that good stuff. Yeah, I took my teeth out so that I can eat. I was ravenous. I don't know why. I had an egg. I had a piece of panettone. Whole cup of tea. Big cup of tea. What else did I have? I don't even know. But I didn't eat today until noon, so I know I wasn't hungry. And then I was ravenous. I'm really not hungry. I'm emotionally hungry, but yeah. I will make the lemon pasta in a while when it becomes supper time. So that's what you do when you have a zest for life. Upward and onward.